A big wingman welcome to the wingman's path, right? Yes, to positivity, to raising your vibration and creating a life of your choosing. I welcome you, I thank you, and as always, I appreciate you inviting me and all us wingmates in to share a spark of positive energy. Because one thing we've learned here on the path, and if you're new to the path with us today, my name is Michael Gross. I'm the lucky guy who gets to be the wingman on the wingman's path to positivity. And I thank you, as I said, and appreciate you inviting us in to share a spark of positive energy. Because, as I was saying, the more of us that share a spark, the more of us that can share that spark, there's what's called the multiplier effect. It makes it that much easier for each of us to bring more positive energy into our lives and really start raising our vibration. And when we do, and when we get that clarity and we get that vision and we understand where we want to go and how we want to create a life of our choosing. So I welcome you and I thank you, and I'm so glad to be here sharing positive energy with you. I am coming to you from a place called Franklin Square. It's a little park right off the center of Hobart, Tasmania, on the other side of the world from where I come from, but thrilled to be here, and Jan and I are having a fabulous time, right? And where I am, it is February 1st. 1 month into 2019 already. Goes quickly, doesn't it? 11 months left, and because of that, I thought maybe it's a good idea to reassess where I am in the achievement of the goals I set for myself for 2019. I know how so many of us set our resolutions or our goals for 2019, and after a week, oftentimes, I know for me, they've been forgotten about. So being as it's now February 1st and 1 month is in, I thought maybe it's time to reassess and look at where I am with my goals. And I started looking at, I think I set 4 or 5 different goals, and I was thinking I'm doing reasonably well on a few, and on a couple I've slipped a little bit behind. And whenever I slip behind, or whenever I'm reassessing goals that I want to achieve, I always fall back on what I call my Arthur Ashe practice. Now, Arthur Ashe, if you don't know him, he was an American tennis player, and actually the first black athlete, the first black person to ever win, I think, the Australian Open, the US Open. I forget, he won 3 Grand Slam titles. And it got me thinking, and his quote is, and my practice is directly from his quote, saying, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Right? Say that one with me for 1 second. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Now, I'm not saying all of us have to be as great as Arthur Ashe to achieve those type of goals. But if you think that you have some challenges in front of you in achieving your goals, I don't know how they compare to the challenges that he had growing up in the 60s and 70s, I guess, when he was a tennis champion, right? And as I said, the first black tennis champion. But it doesn't mean we can't use what he had said, his quote, to help us achieve what we want to achieve, right? Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. So last night, as I was reassessing my goals, and I started looking at them, I said, start where I am. Now, physically, of course, as I just said, I'm in Hobart, Tasmania, but perhaps I was thinking that starting where I am is more where I am headspace-wise, right? Where am I in the belief that I can achieve my goals? Where am I in the thoughts that I can achieve them, that I can accomplish what I'm setting out to do, right? It can be either physically or, of course, mentally, right? 2, use what you have. Look around, see what you have that you can use to help you achieve your goals, right? Makes sense, right? And do what you can. And do what you can. Say it with me. Start where I am, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can, right? Now, that doesn't mean when you're starting where you are that you want to beat yourself up that you're not further along, right? You don't want to allow yourself to get into that headspace. Use what you have. And you don't want to bemoan the fact that maybe you don't have as much as the other guy has in helping him achieve his goal, right? Do what you can. Do what you can. Allow yourself the permission to do what you can. Allow yourself to see where you are, start where you are, to use what you have and do what you can. So for me, I started thinking, start where I am. Where am I? Well, I'm not too far along, but I'm not doing too badly in achieving all of the goals I set for myself. And I was reassessing that, as I said. And as I said, on some goals, I'm right on target, and on some, I'm a little bit behind, right? Use what you have. Now, for me, I know what I have. I've got an ability to visualize. I've got a fabulous mind, and I've got a whole lot of wingmates that can share positive energy with me and help me to bring more positive energy into my life. And I know when I start raising my vibration, when I start bringing positive energy in, and you as well, when we start bringing positive energy, it helps us to raise our vibration. And when we raise our vibration, it makes it that much easier to achieve the goals we want to achieve, right? Why? It's like having the wind at your back when you've got that type of, those wingmates with you, and that ability to see and feel and believe that you can achieve your goals. That's what I call using what I have, right? And do what I can. Don't worry about the fact that you're not able to do more. Just start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Say it with me one more time, because get that into your subconscious. You want to get that into your subconscious, because so often in the achievement of our goals, or when we're attempting to achieve them and going about it, and sometimes they take a little longer, sometimes it's easy to give up. Don't give up on your goals. Get yourself back into the position where you see yourself achieving your goals. And maybe that's all it takes for you right now, is to visualize it being December 31st, 2019, and the year is over, and actually see yourself having achieved your goal. Can you see yourself having achieved your goal? Can you turn that vision into a feeling right here, right? A feeling that, yes, I achieved my goals that I set for myself for 2019. Maybe that's all it takes. I'm not sure what it looks like for you, but I am sure that if you do this practice with me and you get the idea of starting where you are, using what you have, and doing what you can into your subconscious, it's going to come back and help you out tenfold, and the universe is going to be right behind you, right? Because when you set out to do something and you show that you are willing and able and not going to give up on it, one thing I've learned, and I know you have as well, is the universe will always, always, always match what you're sending out. And if you're sending out the fact that you know you're going to achieve the goal, the universe will send you back reasons to believe that you will achieve your goal. One more time, say it with me. Start where you are. Yeah! Use what you have. Do what you can. I thank you so much for joining me for this practice today and sharing positive energy, because I know how important it is to get our mind moving in a positive direction, right? To get the idea that we're doing something for ourselves each day. Get that into our subconscious and allow that vibration to be sent out into the universe. Have a wonderful day, one in which you reassess where you are, and you start where you are, and you use what you have, and you do what you can in order to achieve your goals. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Your Wingman Michael from the Wingman's Path to Positivity here in Hobart, Tasmania. Signing off.